Hey Angels, welcome back.
So we have gone and saw the new Chocolate House movie and loved it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
This was definitely, I really love how the before movie comes out, even though they have like the trailers and all these songs and everything, it doesn't give too much of the details, you know, so it makes you like kind of like put the story on your own together, and then like you have one idea about it, but it's really kind of ends up being completely different, and I like that. And
Yeah.
I think this is what this movie was. I definitely saw Shah Rukh Khan in a different kind of eyes, because I don't recall, from what I remember, I might be missing some movies, but I have never seen him play a role like that.
Kind of a jerk.
Kind of like he was like, I'm a sleaze, I'm a womanizer, you know. It's like, oh, okay, well, at least he admits it, that he has a problem, you know. But I really loved the whole story. I thought it was like very easy going, you know. It wasn't like super complicated or anything. And I love the girl. She had like a spunk to her, and the personality.
Oh yeah.
You know, I thought it matched very well, and she was kind of like sassy, and then she's like, I'm selfish. You know, once I find my ring, I'm gonna say bye-bye, done, you know, type of thing. Like, I love the details, I love the story, I love the little bit of a trouble they were all getting into, because she was kind of like being slightly rebellious, and I don't even know how to, like, she's like, what, you don't find me attractive?
Yeah, like your sister like.
Yeah, it's like, you like a vase.
Yeah.
You know, you're just pretty to look at. You're like sister-like. You know, I love that. And then where they got kind of like in trouble with Russian mafia.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. You know, that was funny. Although they did not have subtitles for that, but you know, that would work too. And then let's see what else. I really liked how she, like, I wasn't really, didn't know how to really think about it when she was like, well, how about I'll just act like I'm your girlfriend for the time being, or like I'm your whatever it is, you know. And then he started to develop the feelings, of course, and I knew she was getting the feelings earlier, but she wasn't accepting it, or never like
showed it outward.
Yeah, and like kind of like tries to deny it without like, hey, I have a fiance back home and blah blah, and we look good together, you should come to the wedding, you know, you will see how great we look together and stuff. But I think one of my first favorite moments is whenever they were on a train, like, you know, whenever he was just like staring at her, she's like, what you staring at? And that's when he's like, oh, it's like a wasp. And
it's like a Chinese face.
yeah, it's like, you know, he was just staring because he was like falling in love with her type of thing, you know. And it was beautiful, and I just loved it so much. I'm like, I didn't want to like overly scream in a theater of happiness and stuff. Let's see what else is there. I mean, I think I
think their banter back and forth was hilarious. Like, they had a really good like on-screen chemistry with each other.
They definitely did, and I liked whenever the part when she was like, it's like, okay, now go up the stairs type of thing, and then come down like you would be my fiance, greet me like my fiance, and like take me to the cafe so we can find the ring. Like, I need to feel that, how would you call it, like that exact scene type of thing, how it was, you know, so she might have like a memory jog for where she lost the ring. And I love that she's like, no, like, do it how you would do it, follow your heart. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the whole thing was so beautiful, I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, then she's like, you need to teach my fiance. So
like, yes, can you like give him some tips how to do all of that? You know, and he's like, yeah, I probably can. I'm like, Oh, like that was like one of my other favorite parts. I just loved all the little like the closeness in between them parts. I think it was absolutely amazing. And then of course they had a little bit of a sad parts where, you know, she's denying everything, and then she's like, do you think I would leave everything back home and my fiance and everything for somebody who's like a tour guide, and start laughing, and then he was like, you know, kind of like getting the teary eyed, being like, he's like, hurts, like that hurts. That's what you said, hurts. She's like, well, I'm selfish and things like that. So I'm like, oh, I just felt bad. And I mean, can we talk about Shah Rukh Khan's hockey dresses? Womanizer. I mean, he definitely pulled it off with the whole, but not buttoning quite so much, and like, you know, kind of open type of thing. You know, it suited him very well.
Didn't do as much for me, but
yeah, but I think he definitely pulled it off, and like, I definitely want to own this movie because this was beautiful. It was just something I literally would watch almost like all the time, just because it was
an easy watch.
Yes,
you know?
It was very wonderful. It was very fun. It was sweet. It was romantic. It had a little bit of sad, but it wasn't like too much sad.
Yeah, and the story wasn't very overly complicated.
Yeah,
it was easy to follow.
Yeah, and I loved it. And I mean, of course, like I absolutely loved how, you know, she finally came to the realization and like canceled the wedding and was hoping that he would be there. So he came to the venue for her wedding. He flew to India, and then it was somebody else's wedding because she's like, oh yeah, wedding that was supposed to be here today got canceled, so we took it. And then he goes outside, you know, and then she was there because she was hoping, I think, that he would come for her wedding, you know.
Yeah.
But then, you know, and it was like sweet talk, like kind of like a sweet talk, but meaning to be sweet, but kind of like going around it, which I thought was absolutely like cute type of thing. And then like that kiss, I mean, yes, that was a good kiss. Actually, you know, I don't recall too many kissing scenes while watching Indian movies, so I was a little bit shocked there were gonna be some, you know. So yeah, I loved the ending. I definitely loved the whole thing. I don't know, I know I'm missing more because I'm just so excited over this movie, and I just want to watch it again and again and again and again.
Yeah, but definitely anybody who hasn't seen this, who doesn't mind spoilers, still go check it out because it's really worth it.
Yes. And then like we had to actually drive like 2.5 hours out of the way because they weren't showing it anywhere close to us. But at the same time, we were out of town for concert and stuff like that, so we figured, you know what, this is perfect. Like, I mean, this was just like meant to be, you know, for this to happen. So I'm definitely waiting for DVD to come out. I really do hope we're gonna be able to get our hands on it and stuff. Maybe you angels will let us know when it does comes out and stuff, so we can get one too. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I definitely loved it. I mean, Shah Rukh Khan is absolutely amazing, and I'm very impressed with this movie. It felt like it was so short. it really was. I'm like after it was done, I'm like, what time is it? Why is this over? And then the intermission, I'm like, they kind of like made a joke on that one, intermission, and they were still playing thing. I'm like, it's not an intermission. We can't leave the seats if we still can watch things.
Yeah.
So I never even moved. I'm like, I'm staying here. I'm not going nowhere. Because they did a little, the dance. I can't remember the name of the song, but when she was wearing the yellow dress and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not leaving anywhere. So, but overall, I think like this whole experience was absolutely amazing. I'm definitely hoping that Shah Rukh Khan comes out with another movie soon or something. I don't know how often, you know, they come out with movies, how close to each other and stuff, but I loved it. I'm definitely wanting to go back and watch some of the old stuff. It's been a while. But
I was going to say, if you got any more suggestions for older movies, you go ahead and leave it in the comments below.
Yes, definitely. And the thing is, it's like it's been a really long time since I saw Indian movies and stuff. And this, by doing reaction, you angels, like, we're slowly reminding to some movies that I've forgotten about, introducing us to new stuff that never saw before, and we get to see brand new things, which is absolutely amazing, and we love it. So definitely, like Kevin said, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. We're definitely gonna check it out as much as we can, and anytime a movie comes out, we're definitely also gonna try to give it a go if it's close enough in an area, or if we're in an area where they're showing it, we're gonna definitely watch the movie. But other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.